由南京市政府和南京创意中心主办，波士顿国际传媒咨询公司和111SAN公司承办的2023南京周园见南京文化艺术展，11月6日在波士顿市中心昆西市场的2楼展厅隆重开幕。这一展览旨在全面展示南京作为一个充满历史文化底蕴和现代绿色人文都市活力的城市，同时也促进南京与波士顿之间的交流与合作。
观众朋友们，大家好，我是 Bartv 的记者 David。今天很有幸，我在波士顿中国南京州为你报道。今天我们请到了3位波士顿本地的活动的承办方，3位女士。首先，我们请她们3位各自简短的介绍一下自己。
大家好，我是安娜。我们这次是南京周活动的承办公司111SAN。我很开心。为中美之间这种文化的交流、这种桥梁做出一点自己的微薄之力，很开心做这次就是活动的承办方。谢谢大家。
大家好，我叫Maggie，我是汪汪3的也是合伙人，很高兴这次有这么一个机会，来帮助南京政府进行跟波士顿这样一个宣传的这个活动，然后我们可以就是说帮助这次活动去布这么一个展，很辛苦，但是最后出来的效果也是很欣慰，谢谢。
大家好，我是蔡伯丽，是美国大印公司，美国大印公司在美国的那个负责人。这一次很荣幸啊，能够参加南京周这个活动。整个屏的显示是由我们公司全程提供，预祝南京周这个展会能够这个会展能够顺利圆满展开，谢谢啊。
波士顿市议长爱德华费连表示，这次艺术展呈现了南京这座城市丰富的文化底蕴，展示了城市与自然和谐相融的美丽景象。它不仅是中美文化交流的象征，也将成为加强波士顿和南京这2座城市友谊的纽带。
We want to welcome you to Boston, to Massachusetts, to say thank you as we develop important partnerships based on mutual respect. And I think this exhibit here from Nanjing brings us closer together as we learn about each other's past in how we can work together in the future. I was looking on a map earlier before I came here, and I was trying to figure out how far Nanjing is from Hangzhou, which is Boston's sister city. And it's someplace I would love to visit because it happened under my father when my father was mayor of Boston. So at some point I would like to visit. And I want to acknowledge Mayor Wu's assistant, James Coleman, for being here as well. I also want to say welcome to Boston to Mr. Roosevelt. Mr. Roosevelt, welcome to this city. It's an honor to have you, Mr. Roosevelt. And finally, let me leave you with one story. I had the opportunity to serve 23 years in the U.S. Navy and had the opportunity to serve around the world. And I mention that because I had the opportunity to serve with people from all various backgrounds across the country and across the world. Many Asians, many Chinese Americans serving in the U.S. Navy. And I bring that story up because here are these military men and women serving our country, serving the United States, willing to die for our country, and at the same time their family members are subjected to hate crimes in this country because they're Asian, whether it's happening here in Boston or New York or Chicago or San Francisco or other cities with high concentrations of Asians, Chicago. But the anti-Asian racism in the United States is real, but it's important to acknowledge that, but it's important to work together to celebrate the important contributions the Chinese and the Chinese Americans and the Asian community has made to this city, building this city, and building this country, serving in our military, building the railroad system as well. But I would like to present this proclamation, if I may, and just give me 1 minute to read it. It's to the organizing committee of Nanjing for being here, welcoming you to Boston. Your exceptional efforts showcasing the rich history, the heritage of your wonderful city, a city renowned for its natural beauty, as the ambassador mentioned, in meaningful history. This week, we're celebrating this art exhibit in Faneuil Hall. This art exhibit is bringing us together. It's serving as a remarkable symbol of cultural understanding and exchange, fostering goodwill, strengthening the bonds of friendship between our two communities. On behalf of the residents of Boston, as the president of the Boston City Council, I want to welcome you to Boston. We're honored to have you here, and we hope you enjoy visiting our city. And I know residents of Boston will welcome this exhibit and would love the opportunity to visit over the next several days. Thank you very much.
本次展览以微笑传递为主线，表达了仁爱万物自然观、和谐共处一家人的理念。展览展示了南京独特的文化魅力和环保理念，促进了南京和波士顿之间的文化交流，推动两城民心相通，为中美人文交流注入新活力。在开幕式上，中国驻纽约总领事黄平在致辞中强调了南京的历史文化价值以及经济发展成就，结合正在举办的第6届进博会，指出南京正打造新产业，激发新动能，成为中国新一轮对外开放的生力军，积极拓展与南京合作，将为中美经贸关系发展带来新机遇。表示本次活动是一场文化盛宴，会使美国观众对南京有一个全新的多维的认知。
So they came to Boston, put on stage this wonderful show to introduce their city, and this show is going to be here for a week. And I think this is a very good chance for you to get to know the city. I know the city is a historical city. It has been a capital for 6 dynasties. It has a history of more than 2,500 years. I know it's an old city, ancient city with lots of history. And I also know that this city has become a center showing the economic development since the opening policy has been adopted in China. Nanjing has gone through rapid development in the past 40 years, since 1979, and it's now one of the fastest growing economy or economic cities in China, among the top 10 in GDP terms, and it's still growing very fast.
园见南京文化主题艺术展旨在通过艺术展示和协作实践等多种活动方式，深化南京和波士顿2个友好城市之间在人文交流和可持续绿色发展领域的相互学习和交流，